Views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
BronxNet. Your voice, your views, your vision.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Open, the one and only talk show bringing the best of the Bronx, New York, and the world straight to you. I'm Rina Valentin, your host in Café con Leche today. And well, today we're getting to the core of this summer's hot workout with today's show. Let's take a peek at what's in store. First up, some fun family and music events in our open weekend preview. Then we'll get on our feet, here to demo some fitness moves from South Bronx trainer Marlene Ortiz. After that, Abada Capoeira Bronx is back to demo some fun family moves for you to try, and Bobby C is back in the studio this week, and his sports roundup is not to be missed. And in our Open Artist Spotlight, we highlight another Open Artist Spotlight favorite. So stick around, all that is headed your way, because now we are officially open. Good morning and welcome to Open. We are asking you to stay in touch with us here. Now check us out at Twitter, or on Twitter I should say, at BronxNet TV, that's with 2 T's, and on Facebook by going to Open BronxNet Television, and you can send us your questions, your comments, any ideas you may have, and we'll read them on a future show. And you can also check me out at Rina Valentin on Twitter. So we are going to get this show started, people. Up first is our Open Weekend Preview. First up, Midsummer Night's Swing. The first woman to win the crown of Calypso, Monarch Tobago-born Calypso Rose, has been the reigning queen of Calypso for more than 50 years. Her energy and charisma led her to share the stage with some of the biggest stars in music. And now she'll be lighting up the stage at Damrosch Park, located on West 62nd Street between Columbus and Amsterdam Ave. That's happening on Saturday, June 29th, starting at 6:30 p.m. And for more information, you can go to midsummernightswing.com. Next, Bronx Family Day, with lots of dance music, variety artists, and more, is sure to be a memorable day out with the family. That's happening Saturday, June 29th at from 4 to 7 p.m. And you can check out cityparkfoundation.org, or you can give them a call at 212-360-1399 for more information. And finally, freshwater fishing at Van Cortlandt Nature Center. Learn the watery ways of the fishing masters with this event that will teach you basic skills of fishing while also connecting you to nature and respecting the ecology of local waterways we see every day. It's all waiting at Van Cortlandt Nature Center on Sunday, June 30th, starting at noon. And that's Van Cortlandt Nature Center, which is located at 1 Bronx River Parkway in the Bronx. And for more information, you can go to nycgovparks.org, or you can call them at 718-548-0912. And that is what we have for you, people, so make sure you get out and enjoy. All right, now we turn it over. Actually, we got Gail back in the studio. Woo-woo, Gail.
Hi, Rena. How are you today?
How are you?
Hi, Rena.
Hi, darling. How are ya?
I'm fabulous. Where were you last week? I missed you.
Thank you for asking. I actually was at my daughter's first year of preschool completion celebration.
Oh my goodness. time just flies, doesn't it?
It sure does. Can you believe that? She's going to be 4 years old this
I
year.
bet you're a proud mama.
I am.
Did you cry?
Of course I did. It was, it was her first year. And truth be told, is like the school that she goes to actually did a whole ceremony, and they actually came down the aisle to a live celloist playing. Dun, 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 dun. So it was kind of fabulous, like for 3.5-year-olds to actually just complete
That
preschool.
sounds so nice. I didn't get that when I was 3.
I didn't get that when I was in high school. Never mind 3. I'm like, wow, really, for real. So I missed you too. I missed everybody. I missed you all.
Aw.
And yeah, and I know that we're all getting ready for the 4th of July, right? The summer's here.
Oh,
and Independence Day is right around the corner. And well, the weather is certainly agreeing with us.
It's certainly picked up into summer because it was kind of touch and go there for a while. It was like cold and hot and cold and hot. Now it's just humid.
Now it's like, bam, here, there's the heat.
Yes.
I don't want to go out now.
You know what I'm excited about though? Tonight at Orchard Beach, they're having the Independence Day extravaganza that's hosted by Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. and Senator Klein.
That's right. That's right. They actually have the New York Salutes America Boardwalk Festival and Fireworks Extravaganza. Extravaganza. And that's, by the way, tonight at Orchard Beach from 6 to 10 p.m. And yeah.
There's going to be fireworks. It's going to go boom.
You're hilarious. Well, it's a pre-4th of July celebration on, the Bronx Riviera, as we call it, Orchard
yeah.
Beach.
That's
and if it doesn't rain, I think it's a great place to hang out, bring the whole
even
family.
if it does rain, it'll be beautiful with fire in the air and all the, just excitement. How could you not be
Fire in
happy
the
for that?
air while it's raining. Let me get a visual on that.
Hey, they said it's going to be happening rain or shine, so I'm going.
Okay, no, I feel you, but I just wonder what fireworks would look like in the rain.
Burnt out very quickly.
So, okay, so that's tonight, right? Tonight,
Absolutely.
Friday, June 28th. And then there's also the 4th of July. So what are your plans for the 4th of July? Do you have any plans?
Actually, you know what? I'm just going to relax. I'm probably going to spend some time around the pool, maybe have a beverage with my mom. Because the next day we're going down to Florida.
Oh, nice. Look at you. Don't people go to Florida in the winter? What are you doing going to Florida now?
It's not my choice, really. It's a family reunion kind of thing.
Cool. Very cool. What part of Florida?
Orlando.
Nice. Very nice. Are you going to Disney World?
No. It's not my kind of scene.
All right. So are you going to swim with the dolphins? How's that?
I want to swim with the dolphins. It's so exciting.
Oh, my gosh. I'm excited for you. I want to go to Florida.
Well, why don't you?
I have to work, darling. I have a 4-year-old that's practically going
I'm
to college.
sure she would love Disney World.
She would. However, we're technically not on break,
Oh,
mommy's
well.
schedule until August. So,
Oh,
but
well.
Florida's it's definitely a consideration.
Well, you can always take her to Hershey Park
True.
in Pennsylvania. Here, that's
Very
really nice.
true.
I've never been there.
And Sesame Place too.
Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness. I know. I love the summer. You're getting me super excited because basically, like for right now, while we're still doing the local stuff, we've been sprinkler hopping.
Have you now?
Yeah,
I
we've been
love
going
going
to
to the
different
park for the
children's parks and
sprinklers.
checking out different sprinklers.
I know. You look so summery in your dress today.
Oh yes, honey. That humidity.
Is that how you keep cool?
You know it. You know it. You so know it.
Oh, I
So,
know. I get cold very quickly. That's why I'm still wearing a sweater.
I hear you. Well, the AC's kicking in here too. All right, Gail, they're wrapping me up. Don't
Oh,
you hate when
no.
that happens?
I really want to stick around and see the capoeira, though, can I?
Of course. You know,
Yay.
one day you and I are going to be doing capoeira together.
Yes, we are.
I'm
I'm going to
s-
work on my moves.
You do it, girl, because I've already taken classes with them, so we can do it together.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, Gail, thanks for joining us. Always
Thanks,
a pleasure.
Nina.
All right. All right, so once again, there's more to come in today's Open Friday, but first, we're going to check out this teaser of Rena Gets Lean. this healthy habit to form. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. You can burn up to 10 calories per minute.
Ten, nine, eight, six.
Hello and welcome back to Open. Summer has officially started. So we're going to make it an active one here on Open. And our first guest is actually a world-class dancer who has performed with artists such as Madonna and Britney Spears and Usher. And well, she's back home and she's actually a fitness trainer here in the South Bronx. She's back home in the BX working with Sobro Fit. Please welcome Marlene Ortiz to the show.
Hi.
All right. Jogging it in. Oh my goodness.
That's right, keeping it healthy.
I know. Somebody
on.
didn't send me the memo. I mean, I got heels on. I'll do the best that I
You can
can.
do it with heels,
I'm
too.
doing it. So I
It's
guess
called
this
stiletto fit.
It's called stiletto fit. Oh my goodness.
There
She's
is
an
a class
innovator
like that.
too. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do the stiletto fit. Well, I want to say, it is really a privilege and honor to have you here on the show. And the fact that you have traveled extensively throughout the world. I mean, can you name all the places you've been?
Whoa. Egypt, Israel, Paris, London, Italy, Spain, Brazil, Russia. I mean, tons of places. When you go on tour with artists, international artists, you tend to travel to a lot of different countries. And it's an amazing experience. And I love my passport. It has a lot of stamps.
That's nice. That's nice. It's nice to be able to brag about that.
Yeah.
That's hot. And it's even nicer when you get paid to go travel. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, oh my
You
goodness.
get paid to do what you love to do,
That's
which is great.
That's so awesome. And so you actually have worked with Madonna, and you continue to work with Madonna.
Yeah, I am one of Madonna's personal trainers at the moment, and I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to work with the Queen, and she's awesome and in amazing shape. And I want to take all of my knowledge and everything that I learned from all of my experiences and everything and put it in the Bronx and continue doing fitness. There's so much you could do with your body and your life.
Yes, and we're open to hear anything you have to offer as regarding tips and really more than anything is the beauty of you coming back home to the BX, right? Because somebody told me that you're still driving around with a California license plate.
Yeah, I have and my car has California plates. I shipped it. Sorry. I'm going to change it at some point. But I have a California license plate and a Bronx address on it.
Right.
And I had to learn how to drive. I was living in LA,
Yeah, of course.
You don't
yes.
drive in the Bronx.
No,
I mean, in New York.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, in the BX we do. However, the beauty is that you decided to come back to the South Bronx and you're actually loaning all of your knowledge and your services to us here locally.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about why you chose to do that.
Well, I grew up in the Bronx, and no matter where I go and how many places I've been to, I am who I am, and the Bronx did make me who I am, and which is an amazing. I've seen bad things and I've seen good things, and I wanted to come back and just kind of feed whatever I've seen throughout the world and my experience, on stage and off stage, and try to inspire people. And I live in the Mott Haven area of the Bronx, and we have an amazing park,
Right.
St. Mary's Park,
Right.
and I feel like it needs more love. It needs to be used properly. So I've created this Sober Fit Boot Camp.
Right.
And it's Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And it's amazing. The amount of people that are out there that really want to work out, it's just not having the proper instructors
Okay.
or facility to do it in, in a nice,
And you're
welcoming,
doing it
positive
outdoors.
environment.
Nice.
Outdoors.
So can you
Okay.
give us a demonstration of what the Sober Fit Boot Camp entails?
Okay, I could give you a few
Like
moves.
a few moves?
Okay.
A few moves?
Okay, so
All right.
let's start out, we start running.
All right, so
Running
I'll
a
do
jumping
stiletto
rope.
style. I'll
So
do
we
stiletto
run
style, right?
around the track, which there's an amazing track there, by the way.
Right.
We jump rope.
Jump. So this is all like calisthenics.
Yeah, cardio,
Mhm,
high interval training cardio that we do. We do burpees.
Yeah, I'll just watch you. Nice.
We come back down. We do, I call these yo-yo planks.
Okay.
So if you don't like push-ups, because
Right.
I don't really like push-ups
Okay,
that much.
right.
I do yo-yo planks,
Okay.
which is you go down and up and down and up.
Oh,
and what it does
that's
is
a
that it
cool
actually,
concept.
yeah,
I
and it
like
engages
that.
your core.
Right.
Because you have to maintain the plank position.
Right.
And you work your arms at the same time.
Nice.
Right? This is a
Right.
good one. Then if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you could bring your knee, right knee to elbow, cross.
Right.
Working
Right.
your core, working your obliques. Make sure your shoulder is over your hands. You do not want to be here. You do not want to have your booty up.
Right.
That's for yoga.
Yeah,
That's for
thank you
yoga.
for the view.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay.
Other moves.
Okay.
Side obliques,
Nice.
right?
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
Working. It's
yes.
working, people.
Yes, you are total
Yes.
inspiration. Hello.
Yes. And there's a lot of ab series that we could do. For instance, I have a mic in the back, so
Okay,
I can't
yes.
do much. But, just simple movement, like tapping your fingertips behind your leg.
Right.
Keeping your shoulder blades off the floor as your legs stay up.
Okay, so
Process.
how often do you work out?
Well, right now, every day.
Well, yeah, you would, right? But how often would you
Okay.
recommend a person work out?
Okay, I recommend at least, if you want to start out, first thing, you have to change the way you eat.
Right.
Whatever, no soda,
Right.
no potato chips.
Right.
Water's free.
Right.
Why pay for a soda?
Right.
Why pay for juice that's not really juice?
Right.
I would suggest start there. Start 3 times a week, 2.5 hours a week. That's a half hour. If you take a half hour of your day every single day to do a little bit of cardio, whether it's on your chair, leg exercises on your chair. I mean, there are so many things you could do at home. You're on your journey. You're on your way to really start changing your life and your body. And it's a lifestyle. It's not just like, okay, I'm going to work out for 2 months and see what happens, and then you
Right.
go back to your bad habits.
Right, yes.
It doesn't work that way.
Yes.
It's a choice.
Yes, it is a choice.
You choose to be healthy. You choose to be a better version of yourself. And when you're ready for that, do it, because it is amazing. And you're inspiring other people, and then you influence your family, your aunts, your uncles, your daughters. I mean, I think it starts at home.
Right.
Parents need to influence their children. They need to just inspire them. I know that, the Bronx suffers a lot because the Bronx is a poor borough.
Well,
we all know
have
that.
an issue with the diabetes and the obesity here, and
Yeah.
that's why we're here showcasing
Yeah.
people like you, and just kind of helping to educate our people to understand that it's just the simple steps.
Yeah.
Right. Like you had mentioned something earlier with regards to families, just cleaning out the refrigerator together and
Yeah.
actually allocating like what calories are in
Yeah.
each dish.
And it shouldn't be like, oh God, I gotta eat this. You can make it fun. There are ways to eat where it's healthy. There are things that it's not like you have to completely cut everything out drastically. Ooh, this is the
I know you're
workout. This is-
physical. You're physical. I get it. I
Let's
get
get
it. It's okay.
physical.
Physical. I'm right there with you. I'm like, oh
No,
my gosh, I
I
should
was
have given my sweat.
I would suggest having a conversation with your kids. I mean, talking to your family, talking to your husband, and just kind of like deciding on what your goal plan is as a family. Going to the supermarket. When you go to the supermarket, shop on the outside. Do not shop in the aisles.
Interesting.
What's in the aisles is all you need in the aisles is toilet paper, detergent, and I don't know, maybe cereal. Everything else is canned food and
Got it,
things
got
that
it.
are really not you're not supposed to really eat. eat soda,
No.
cookies.
Yeah, no.
So if you shop on
not
the
even-
outside,
right, we're not going to advertise those things because we don't want.
we don't want that.
Right.
You want the dairy, the
Right,
cheese, the
right,
fruits, the
right.
vegetables that are on the outside. So if
Okay.
you think about it like that, do that first, and you realize how much groceries you have, how much you could actually bring home and cook with. You know?
I love it. I love it. You know, that was such a great tip, and we have to go so quickly. I know. I hate when that happens too because you have great tips, and hopefully we'll see you again. And you know, I am so coming to
You
try
have to
the
come.
Sobro Fit boot camp.
Please come to Sobro.
Woo! Rita Gasolina's so there.
Saturdays and Sundays.
I'm going to be doing that sideway plank and, you know, the elevated plank.
Squats.
All of that. Super excited about that.
Works
Woo!
the butt and your
Yeah,
legs.
baby, the butt workout. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if I need that, but... Oh, it's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for coming back home and giving it back. That's
No
what's up.
problem. I love it.
Yes,
I love my Bronx.
We love having you here. Thank you.
Thank
For
you.
more Marlene, check out her Twitter and Facebook, which is MAR-LEAN Fitness. We'll be right back with Abada Capoeira Bronx.
Every year, mothers lose their babies to gun crimes. You'll always be your mother's baby. So before you commit a gun crime, think about who you'll leave behind. Gun crimes hit home.
Gotta get that. Oh, I must be careful there. Well, that's a nice picture.
Come on, Anna.
Okay.
Foreclosure doesn't affect just you. It affects your whole family too. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, we can help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE because nothing is worse than doing nothing.
Low-fat cheese sandwiches on whole wheat bread. Chewy and good for you. Snacks high in calcium help build strong bones. And foods rich in fiber are good for your heart. So you have the power to dominate. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
My name's Brandon. 9 years old, being alcoholic.
Hi, Brandon.
I'll start drinking with the older kids. And whatever they do, I'll do.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults. So start talking before they start drinking.
I know it'll start with alcohol. I'm just not sure how it's gonna end.
Megan, you're a tramp. Ryan Fitch told me you guys made out. Everybody knows. He says you're the most desperate girl he knows, besides your mom. How many boyfriends does she have anyway? Lots? That zit is huge. Zit face. Ugly.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Hello and welcome back to Open. Abada Capoeira Bronx is proud to be here today to discuss their family-friendly capoeira arts program and share with us how this Brazilian martial art is an activity for the whole family. Please welcome to the show Jennifer Sanchez Fagundes, as well as Abada Capoeira BX.
That's right.
Hello. We are so excited to have you all here. And Instructor Coco, yes, just want to acknowledge you.
Yes.
Thank you for having us
Absolutely,
here. We love
Jennifer.
being here
We love
at
having
Open.
you here. Thank you for being here with all of these lovely people. And, you know, just to kick off the whole family-friendly aspect of it, let's just share with everyone who Instructor Coco is to you and the fact that your daughter's actually in this as well.
Yes, yes. This is a family affair right here that we have. We represent the chapter of the Bronx. We are part of Abada Capoeira, an organization based in Rio de Janeiro. And the lead instructor here in the Bronx is Instructor Coco, who is on the second instrument. He leads the programs in the Bronx. Today is a great day because we're going to showcase one of our best programs that we love, which is our ACBS Kids program, where we have the parents and children who take capoeira classes.
Together.
Yes, together.
Together. That's so nice. That's
Together.
so nice. Which, as you heard earlier, we were asking about family programs, and and I've actually taken this class, so I totally.
And we're waiting for you to come back because you did great.
Yes, thank you. And I'm working with my little one after I see your little one rock her thing. So we didn't share with everyone that Coco is your husband.
He is, yes. Coco is my husband.
Share. It is a family affair.
Yes, it is a family affair. We met in capoeira. So
awesome.
We met in capoeira, we have kids, and everyone here, it's sort of one big family.
Okay, so I understand that we have some people visiting from Brazil as well.
Yes, you are getting a special treat today.
Okay.
Because tomorrow we have our annual event, which is known in capoeira as the Batizado, which is essentially a student graduation and a cultural performance. And we have some very special guests here today to performing artists. So on the pandeiro, we have Instrutora Maestrinha from Rio de Janeiro,
Hola.
who is also a mother
Nice.
and has been doing capoeira for many, many years.
Welcome.
Very strong female in our organization. We also have Instructor Sorriso, who is from Brasilia.
He's playing the drums?
Yes, on the drums. On the berimbau gunga, which is the first instrument, we have Professor Borgi, who is from Florianopolis.
Borgi?
Borgi.
I just want to make sure.
And I'm going over, these are their capoeira names. We have nicknames in capoeira.
Okay.
The middle instruments, which is the berimbau medio, is Instructor Coco, as we met earlier.
Right.
And the last instrument, berimbau viola, is Instructor Matraca from Curitiba.
Okay, so who's going to demonstrate first and what are we going to actually experience first?
So first we're going to have the kids and the mothers playing. And they're going to do a game of what is called Benguela. There are different rhythms and games within capoeira.
Okay.
And they're going to showcase some of the capoeira moves that we have
I'm
here.
looking forward to seeing this.
Let's
Okay,
see.
so we have the kids and the children first. I mean, that's the same thing. The kids and the mommies first.
And,
yes, love it. Mommy and me program. Love
because capoeira has there's so many disciplines within capoeira. It happens organically that it becomes a community, family oriented place. So there is age difference is not it's not so much of a challenge because everyone can find something that they can like. For example, sometimes we have mothers who are more inclined to work with the social work, the pro-social aspect of the work that we do.
Okay.
Some are more inclined towards the music. Some of the kids are more inclined towards the acrobatics, and it's everything. It's a combination of things, and everyone's finds something.
And it's fun. And it's fun.
And it's a lot of fun.
And it definitely brings out the youth in everyone. I really enjoyed this class.
Definitely.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Can we see?
Yeah, let's go. Let's have two here. By Guerrera and parents and kids.
Okay,
Guerrera
so we're doing the parents and kids first.
And Mexinha.
Here we go. This is a demonstration. Yeah, here we go. So we have two.
Yeah, Abelia. Abelia.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. And so just share a little bit about the moves that they're doing.
So they're basically playing a game of capoeira. It's essentially a call and response game where one person calls will do a movement, the other person responds with a different movement. In capoeira, we don't block, as you see, we esquiva, we dodge the movement.
So it's like a defensive style.
Exactly, attack and defense.
Right.
There's also an aspect of developing a strategy within the game. Sometimes you want to fool your opponent and make believe that you're doing one thing, but you in fact are going to do another.
Okay.
And that's where the development of reflexes comes in a great way. Yeah, 2 more.
Okay, so 2 more, please.
Bye.
2 other.
Bye.
Okay.
This is so diretora. We call her diretora in capoeira. Okay. This is Jennifer and her son.
Okay.
Her other son is also here in capoeira.
Right. Beautiful. I love this. So how does, obviously this is great family quality time to spend together. The beauty of the dance and the coordination and of course the workout, right?
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
No, it is a workout. When you think about you're doing this for 2 hours, and of course the class has there are different parts to the class, but it is essentially a total body workout. As an adult, it basically works your entire body with a big focus of it also on your mind, because you're developing a strategy on what are you going to do next and how are you going to play.
She's awesome. It's
great.
elegant too. It's also elegant. That's beauty.
Gracefulness is part of capoeira. If you think about the origins of capoeira, the objective was to make believe that they were dancing. So they had to mix it with the gracefulness aspect. So it's almost a fight-like dance and a dance-like fight.
I'm seeing the little girls. Like this whole other energy comes out while they're moving.
Yes.
And it's such a confidence builder while, of course, doing physical development.
Definitely. Building confidence and leadership skills is something that comes also within the kind of work that we do in the art of capoeira. With time, they learn to play the instruments, they sing, they learn a different language. This August, we have some of our teenagers are going to Brazil. We are doing our first Brazil trip to attend the World Games of Capoeira and International Congress in Rio de Janeiro. And for that, we did a fundraising event to be able to award one of our teenager students the opportunity to go to Brazil. And we're going to be there for 3 weeks in August.
Awesome.
Yes.
So, Mama Bear, are you going to show us a little bit of what you got?
Yeah, of course, I can do. She's a little shy now, so I don't know if my little girl's going to come
Let's see if she's going to bring it in.
She's only 2.
Okay, let's see. The little one is going to come in.
I don't know if... Or I can do a demonstration with Maestria as well.
Go for it, because we're closing out, and I want everybody to at least witness it in full force.
Sounds good.
So, Jennifer's actually going to do capoeira now. Woo! Super excited. How did that capoeira?
Yay!
Nice, very nice.
We gotta have you try this too.
This is awesome. So just share a little bit about the bow before you actually begin the dance. Oh my goodness, these boys. Woo! Nice.
The ranking system.
No, there's just the bowing that you do.
Okay,
to
so
acknowledge each other.
Right, we acknowledge each other and we pay respect to the instruments and our ancestors. People have different, it's really open. You do whatever you want as long as you show respect for the instrument and the art of capoeira.
This is so exciting. Now, we
right, we have to wrap up now. And now just share the information about the bachizado tonight before we go.
So the bachizado is actually tomorrow, Saturday, June 29th, from 12 to 3 at the Harlem PAL. For more information, you can go to acbx.org.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And Abada Capoeira Bronx. For more on Abada Capoeira Bronx, you can check out acbx.org. And for more, well, actually, we have to take a break because Bobby C is right around the corner and you don't want to miss that. It's been lovely having Abada Capoeira here. I hope you enjoyed it. acbx.org, people.
I love being in classrooms like this one and learning new things. But I'm a Brooklyn girl, and I know school can be hard. It's demanding, and we kids have many distractions, lots of other things we could be doing. Sometimes even your friends may tell you that school isn't cool, that it isn't the place to be. Don't listen to them. There's nothing more important than education. It's the key to everything else. It helps us understand our world and be better people, better friends, and better citizens. So stay in school, and don't let anyone tell you that you're not good enough or smart enough. Be a star, shine brighter than anyone else, and you'll make the grade.
This has been a public service announcement of the Make the Grade Foundation. Go to makethegrade.org to learn more.
This is so cool, Dad. Awesome. This is so cool, Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
We begin our weekend sports out at the Barclays Center where the NBA held its annual draft, welcoming a new class of rookies into the league Thursday night. Ironically, the hosts headlined the night by the time it was all said and done. The Brooklyn Nets and the Boston Celtics worked out the framework on a blockbuster deal that will send future Hall of Famers Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce to the Nets, along with Jason Terry in exchange for a package that includes 3 first-round picks, Chris Humphries' expiring contract, Gerald Wallace, Chris Joseph, Marshawn Brooks, and Keith Bogans. KG waived his no-trade clause, but the trade won't become official until July 10th. A shocker in Brooklyn. The Nets also selected 6'10" power forward Mason Plumlee out of Duke with the 22nd pick in the first round. As for the New York Knicks, they grabbed a bit of a familiar name. The Knicks took Tim Hardaway Jr., a shooting guard out of Michigan and the son of legend Tim Hardaway with the 24th pick in the draft. He was not in attendance but will be introduced to the media today at the training center in Greenberg. Truly an unpredictable night in Brooklyn with projected number 1 pick Nerlens Noel falling to 6th in the draft. And then he would later be traded to Philadelphia for Drew Holiday. UNLV forward Anthony Bennett made history at the number 1 spot as the Cleveland Cavaliers tabbed the score with the surprise first pick. He is the first Canadian drafted first overall. On Wednesday, we got a chance to catch up with some of the prize prospects on realizing their NBA dreams. Check this out.
It's what you've been dreaming about all your life. Now it's 24 hours away. You know, you're just anxious. Definitely butterflies, but you know, hard work definitely does pay off. And, you know, I set some more goals for myself in the future, and I know what I have to do in order to achieve those goals, and that's just working hard, and I'm gonna continue to keep doing it.
The most exciting part, you know, I would say is just me being able to travel and me being able to, you know, do a variety of different things, you know, as well as like photo shoots, things like that. It's just a lot that goes into this whole process. I think I'm enjoying that more than anything.
Nervous, excited, anxious. But a lot more excitement. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. Just to have the day here. It's really, it hasn't hit me yet. But I think, when the time comes tomorrow, it really hit me.
Victor Oladipo went second to Orlando, and Trey Burke went ninth to Minnesota, but would later be dealt to Utah. We'll have our interview with Mason Plumlee on Monday Morning's Open. And on a side note, Durant Scott, a Bronx native, will have to wait a bit longer to gain acceptance into the NBA. He went undrafted Thursday night, but the Miami guard still has a strong shot of making a team out of camp. Plenty of hoops action to go around. Lawrence Frank will join first-year coach Jason Kidd as his lead assistant in Brooklyn. Frank is the former head coach of the Nets, whose roster looks far better these days than it did when he coached the club last time around. Carmelo Anthony said his partially torn labrum in his shoulder is improving. Meanwhile, J.R. Smith is testing free agency. He and reserve Chris Copeland could be on the move this summer. We shift gears to baseball and the latest with the Bronx Bombers. Plenty going on the baseball diamond as well. The Yanks lost Mark Teixeira for the remainder of the season. The wrist finally got to Tex. And of course, the big news has centered around Alex Rodriguez, who tweeted earlier this week that he is cleared to play in rehab games. A-Rod has backtracked after angering GM Brian Cashman and the organization. Rodriguez says now that he's uncertain of his return. The highlight of the week thus far for the Bombers was Tuesday night's walk-off home run in the Bronx, courtesy of Ichiro, on an evening when starting pitchers Hiroki Kuroda and Yu Darvish headlined the night. The two became just the 11th pair of Japanese starters to face each other, but the biggest star in Japan would still have the final say. Here's Ichiro and manager Joe Girardi.
We got thrown out there at the last, and so pitcher I never faced, and so I just gave it all I had. I'm just happy that the result that ended up this way.
Anyone can contribute. That's the great thing about this game. When you have a bat in your hands, you have a chance to be part of the story.
Yankees won 4-3 Tuesday night, but lost 8-5 Wednesday and then 2-0 yesterday, squandering a strong start from Phil Hughes. Texas's Angel Beltre, who went to Clinton High School, collected his first major league hit in the Ranger win. We'll also have more with him on Monday Morning's Open. The Pinstripers will be in Baltimore this weekend. Ichiro had the Burrow highlight of the week in terms of game action, but the story of the week in terms of Bronx sports when the calendar reaches this part of the summer is always Old Timers Day. Roll 'em.
It's an annual tradition that only the legends of Bronx Bomber lore could bring to life. Sunday marked the 67th annual Old Timers Day at Yankee Stadium, and the big ballpark in the Bronx opened its doors to timeless legends like Yogi Berra and Whitey Ford, and a cast of greats from various decades of pinstripe greatness.
To be able to wear the Yankee pinstripes and to be able to come out here and see all the greatest Yankee fans in the world, this is what it's all about.
Being around all these great old-time Yankees and, telling stories, and, they're super friendly, they include you and everything, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous out there.
Like Flaherty, Paul O'Neill has adjusted to life as a broadcaster these days, but he still wouldn't pass up the chance to put the pinstripes back on.
It's always fun to come here. The fans are great. It seems to always be 95 degrees and humid and hot, and it brings back a lot of memories, obviously.
As for the game itself, the Bombers beat the Clippers in the ceremonious matchup 2-1, highlighted by a 2-run single by Ricky Henderson in the third inning. Just like during his playing days, the charismatic Henderson was a star on and off the field.
To me, it's a great thing because, the Yankees seem like they don't own a ball club scenes is doing it this way, and I'm just happy to be a part of it because, it's a great thing that I think most ball teams should be doing.
The afternoon was all about the stories for the legends, and for the fans, it was also about taking a stroll down memory lane. One word to describe what it's like to come back again year after year.
Oh, just fantastic. I mean, to be able to come back and, be a part of this great tradition. They do it upright. It's first class all the time. See all the guys you played with, talk about the old stories and the memories of, the days when we played. I mean, it's getting up there 30 years ago. It's a long time, so it's a lot of fun.
It is great. I've been coming for about the last 15 years, and, when I was playing, they had a lot of guys coming in, and I got a chance to meet a lot of players that played before me, and, they had such great stuff. It's so much fun just to come back and see the guy.
I'm a kid in the candy store. I feel like, what am I doing out here, But, yeah, it means everything in the world, the tradition that they continue to do.
On age, 43-year-old closer Mariano Rivera could have been part of the festivities as an old-timer himself. Playing in his final season with the Yankees, he may as well have been, as he made his rounds, making sure to soak in his last Old Timers Day as a player.
I look forward to this day every year. You know, I have the opportunity. Even last year I was hurt and I was here. You know, because I just want to make sure that I see my guys and say hello, make sure that they're okay and everything's going well.
Needless to say, Old Timers Day never gets old for anyone. Always one of the best days of the year at the stadium. The New York Mets have won 2 straight, topping the Chicago White Sox on Wednesday, and then the Colorado Rockies 3-2. In a make-up Thursday, the Mets return to Citi Field this weekend for 3 with Washington. Time for some quick hitters. On the ice, the New York Rangers introduced Alain Vigneault as the new head coach, while John Tortorella replaces him in Vancouver. Rangers legend Mark Messier will also be leaving the organization to work on the Kingsbridge Armory ice rink. And on the gridiron, sad news here, the New England Patriots have released tight end Aaron Hernandez, who has been charged with first-degree murder and the alleged slaying of a semi-pro football player. Those are the headlines. We have the C-list for some instant reaction on the Brooklyn Nets. There's a strong possibility that the Nets have leaped right into the conversation for the second-best team in the East. Thanks to Thursday night's draft deal with Boston, the Nets have taken a step forward and could very well be better than Chicago and Indiana heading into next season. There's still plenty of off-season left for additional moves, but the blockbuster deal in my book makes the Nets not only the second-best on paper in the East, but another serious threat to the Miami Heat in their quest for a three-peat. Garnett and Pierce are tough, and you couple those with D. Will and budding star Brooke Lopez, and the Nets are coming on fast. I really love the addition of Lawrence Frank to the coaching staff, and I think Jay Kidd just got a big up from adding KG to that locker room as well. As always, we want to hear from you. Share your thoughts with me on Twitter at The Voice Bobby C. I give it an A+. Those Brooklyn Nets. That's your sports. Stick with us. More Open coming up after this.
Hi, I'm Ruben Diaz Jr. I'm not just the Bronx Borough president, but I'm a father and an uncle. I can't emphasize enough how important it is for men and fathers to be a part of their children's lives. Let me talk to you about a program that's come out of my office, the Bronx Fathers Taking Action Committee, which is a committee of Bronx fathers and men formed to help uplift the institution of fatherhood while responsibly respecting the privilege of being a dad. Our mission statement is to engage, empower, educate, and encourage fathers, grandfathers, and uncles of all ages by providing them with the resources and help that they need in order to build new relationships with the leaders in our community. Ultimately, this initiative will help reinforce Bronx men as positive role models. So, I just want to take the time out to encourage fathers, grandfathers, uncles, men of all corners of the Bronx to take an important role in the lives of the children in your family and in our community, and also to get involved in this uplifting committee.
Good job, Theo.
Thank you.
Let's start it again, Theo.
All right.
How you doing? I just want regular, no sugar today.
You got it.
Thanks. Hello.
Hi.
Did you eat that whole thing today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, how you doing? She's getting big, huh? Big. Yeah, she is big. Let's great haircut. Yeah. Looks cute. Come on, let's go. Nice to see you. Thanks a lot.
If only child abuse were this easy to recognize. If you even suspect abuse, call 1-800-4-A-CHILD. All calls are anonymous and confidential. Trust your instincts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Open. It's that time to shine the light. It's now time for our Open Artist Spotlight.
The Open Artist Spotlight is made possible in part with public funds from the Bronx Council on the Arts through the New York State Council on the Arts Decentralization Program.
Open Artist comes from generations of a primarily Sisal musical family. With that, he's been able to take his influential background to create his own innovative style. Check it out for yourself. Without further ado, please give it up for B.A. Star!
mi gente, presente. Si no están aquí, ausente. Famoso como el presidente. Talento Roberto Clemente. Entonces, sin fronte. Pa' todos los que no me conocen. El baile que rompe los bumpers. El nene que sale de Yonkers. You ready? Let's go. Vamos para la discoteca. Everybody on the floor. Hurry up, no te lo pierdas. Déjame enseñarte el baile. Arrasando por la calle. Se llama el fuá. Echa pa' acá, dale, sigue la clave. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá. Lo digo, repito, si quieres te explico. Si quieres un montón o quieres un poquito, no digas que no. Que tu cuerpecito me dijo que quieres bailar con Pepito. Empieza, no te pongas shy. Tú sabes que quieres donar. Mamita, dime la que hay. Tú quieres, yo quiero, let's do it tonight. Te va a gustar. Te juro, mami, que te va a gustar. Vas a gozar. El nuevo baile que se llama el fuá. Te va a gustar. Te juro, mami, que te va a gustar. Vas a gozar. El nuevo baile que se llama el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Oye, pa' aquí, pasito pa' allá. Tú vienes a reír o vienes a llorar. Ya deja de hablar, el tiempo se va. Y cuando se va, se va, se va. Pasito pa' aquí, pasito pa' allá. Tú vienes a reír o vienes a llorar. Ya deja de hablar, el tiempo se va. Y cuando se va, se va, se va. Mami, te aprovecha el momento y pon a gozar ese cuerpo. Si acaso me pongo de fresco, borracho que estoy, lo siento. Mami, te aprovecha el momento y pon a gozar ese cuerpo. Si acaso me pongo de fresco, borracho que estoy, lo siento. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá. Todas las mujeres quieren fuá, quieren fuá. Y todos los hombres quieren fuá, quieren fuá. Todas las mujeres quieren fuá, quieren fuá. Y todos los hombres quieren fuá, quieren fuá. Si eso es lo que quieren, vamos a darle más. Si eso es lo que quieren, vamos a darle más. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Esto es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá. Let's go. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Este es pa' mi gente que le gusta el fuá. Que le gusta el fuá, que le gusta el fuá.
I love it. I love it. You have the greatest catchphrases. You do. You come up with the greatest catchphrases. Yeah, make sure you speak it to your mind with a fwa. And I'm over there and get a fwa. And fwa, 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 fwa.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. That song, that song is getting a lot of good reviews. A lot of people are liking the dance. You know, I like to call it like maybe the Spanish electric slide because it's like side to side to side, fwa, side to side to side, fwa. You know, so I try to make things come up with my own style. So.
All right, you know, so let's just share with everyone a little bit about your background because your father is very famous. You know, he's a legend in his own right.
Yeah, my father is Richie Bastar. He plays bongos for the Gran Combo de Puerto Rico.
And this is your business, right? I mean, you were born into it. I mean, you even have grandparents that...
Yeah, my grandfather, his father, his name is Francisco Caco Bastar. He played with Tito Puente, Ismael Rivera, you know, legends like that. So
I just want to share with everybody what you were raised in and how you were able to take that and then innovate it and create your own flavor and your own style. And on top of that, make it a family affair because one of your brother manages you and the other one actually does your bookings. Or like it's like very interesting because you're so young.
Well, when I was growing up, I actually didn't like music. Not that I didn't like music, but I wasn't planning on doing any type of things with music. I wanted to be a baseball player. But along the lines of like 18, 19 years old, I realized that there were a lot more better baseball players than me. So I realized that I might want to switch directions. So I decided to do music. I formed a group with my brothers. We were called Third Generation. We were together for about 3 years. And after that, I decided that I wanted to pursue something on my own, see what I can do by myself. And my brothers weren't mad about that. My older brother decided to come aboard and be my manager, and my younger brother's now my backup singer / hype man. So it all works out.
That's awesome. You know, I remember having you on here, was it last year?
Yeah, last year.
And it was, they call him Be a Star. He's a party star.
Yeah, that was my first, that was one of my first hits, I would say. Yeah, Mr. Party Starter, because I like to consider myself, coming up in the game, you got to start, basically starting shows. So in order to do that, I wanted to come up with my own interpretation of what I do. And basically, I start parties. So I start concerts, I start events, that's what I do. So I call myself Mr. Party Starter.
That's what's up. And you know what I really like is that, these hooks. Where do you get these hooks from? Because I'm telling you, they're very catchy. I'm going to be leaving here going, it's going to rent space. Fwah. And that's all I know is fwah.
Well, this one, like I said, I wanted to come up with a dance because right now, I'm not saying that music is just getting out of hand with a lot of the things that people are doing. There's all sorts of dances right now.
Right.
And I respect it. Everybody's doing what they got to do. So I wanted to come up with my own dance.
Mm-hmm.
So the only word that came up in my mind was foi. I don't know why, I don't know where it came from, but I knew I wanted to do a song with that word. And basically, in reggaeton, there's a song called El Tra. Everybody knows that.
Right.
So I wanted to come up with my own version, so I decided to come up with a foi, but make it more up-tempo because that's just, I like having more movement and energy in it.
That's awesome. So where are you performing, anywhere?
Well, tonight, actually, I'm doing this, and right after here, I'm going to Staten Island. I'm going performing at the Hilton Garden Inn. I'm performing over there with K. Rose, a young bachata sensation who's blowing up in the game right now, and also Salsero Frankie Negron. So it's going to be a great event.
Nice.
And also, we're going to be celebrating my older brother's birthday. His birthday today, so we're going to be partying and having a good time over there with the family.
Oh my goodness, thank you for coming and sharing your new creation here on our set of Open.
Anytime. I'm actually promoting the new mixtape. I don't know, that's for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's actually out right now. It's called the BA Star Pre-Game Mixtape. That's the mixtape before the album. I'm working on my actual official album right now. But I wanted to give the people something back because I already have a lot of music and I wanted to just give something back. So that's basically, that's for you. And anybody who's not in my events that can get it live, you can get it on my website, badstarmusic.com. You download it for free.
Nice. So, we had Capoeira here,
Yes.
right? And so they want to come back. And I don't know what kind of party we're going to make here. It's going to be very interesting. Can you sing something?
Let's do it.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So this is going to be very interesting.
I was already sitting over there grooving to what they were doing. So
really? Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a whole party because then we have Marlene who's going to come and probably do 50 million push-ups. And, it's going to be very interesting to do the whole Capoeira. And, yes.
Also, before I go, can I just want to say a quick hi to my mom and my sister who are probably my biggest supporters, always loving what I do, and they always got my back. And I also want to say follow me on Twitter, Badstar Music or Party Starter 3G, and also in Instagram, Party Starter 3G.
Woo! All right, awesome, right? That's what's up. So for more on BA Star, Mr. Party Starter, you can check out badstarmusic.com. That is all the time we have for today's show. And since we brought everybody up, we're going to do a quick sancocho here of Abada Capoeira. Thank you, Abada Capoeira, for being here. Marlene, BA Star, and bueno, this is going to be very interesting. But before we go, I want to say thank you to you, our viewers, for tuning in. And if you missed any part of the show, tune into the Recablecast throughout the entire weekend. And once again, you can check us out 24/7 by going to BronxNet.org. I'm Rina Valentin, and from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide peace, prosperity, and love. Mwah. Adios. Here we go.